bit about something being proximity based, but I can't find anything to confirm that.
Yeah, I had heard that the fire baits are proximity based, like your distance from the boss determines your damage. But I haven't confirmed that for myself yet.
Like, I tried doing the thing I just posted, the modified JP, earlier today, and it seemed to go well, but the party couldn't do the basics of JP for me to confirm that it actually works and gets us to the next stage. Because I kept having, like, the number 2 just hanging out with the party instead of pushing to the wall, killing people, or I had DefMs, like the number 3 DefM going with the party when the party went to swap sides, which killed all of them.
Gotcha, okay.
So I haven't gotten a test to been able to fully test it out. But if the other JP strat works, where people are in designated pie slices, then that one should work as well. Because the distance shouldn't be different.
Yeah, it seems like you only need like a quarter of the arena distance to survive it with no problem. So I don't know. Are we doing a bit of catch up tonight for Al's? Because I know he wasn't here last night.
Probably, but I think the first part is going to be super easy. So
yeah, I imagine it'll be a couple pulls.
So Al's your partner is going to be. We'll go till 10 p.m. Eastern, and then we'll need to sub out his dudeness, and then we'll go for another hour.
Okay.
So Al's your partner's going to be Baron for the fire stacks, and it's going to be in and out based on which one comes out. It's not too hard at all. I don't think it's going to take us that much time to catch up.
Yep. And then light parties real quick, just for after who wants to.
Do you have
after
support
what?
moving to DPS or DPS moving to support?
Yeah, for partners for Fire Ice, it'll be DPS rotates, and then if the boss does that thing where he puts the walls on inner card, we've been having the tanks and healers move.
Yeah,
unless there's
the same partner.
Rotate counterclockwise, so you keep the same partner.
You're basically just doing color buddies, right?
Yeah.
You're just wording it differently?
Yep, pretty much.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
And then
if DPS moving to support for the Fire Ice is what you said, and it's color buddies for the rest.
Yep.
Okay.
And if you have better markers, feel free to use them.
Something like this is what I've been seeing a lot. That way you've got the colors for the color buddies assigned, essentially. I've seen like the 1 and 2 swapped, where like everything gets shifted, where 4's where 1's at, 1's where 2's at, 3's where 4's at. But something along this line. And then people just use the center ring. But I don't know if color buddies is going to be an issue for you guys or not.
Nah,
you guys can use whatever.
Should be fine.
Oh, they went away.
It's alright, I saved it.
Me too.
My off tank's in voice, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm right here.
Are we swapping, or are you just heading back south as soon as the AoE knockback pops up?
I was gonna come north and then head back down
Okay.
south.
Tank busters, get out of the south and north, be on the sides. You're not a tank.
PPS has a tank buster.
Yeah, I was second on Enmity. I'm not sure. I guess I just wasn't fast enough with it. I'll be better next pull.
This is going to be partners, so rotate to your partner when you get a chance.
Al's gonna be on north. In.
Dude, you're at the wrong side.
She just got res, that's why.
Okay. This is going to be clock spots. It is
There's
in
no Lily.
and tied. Partners again. Out.
Yeah, so you'd go north there, Alice, just for next one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. This is a pretty purple wall, and I'm walking into it.
Yep. That's weird. I turned my stance on after Ravening. I was second on Enmity, and you still got the Buster. So I guess I'll go like a GCD or two earlier.
I'm covered.
Get on the sides for tank busters.
I got the
What's
race.
It's going to be partners.
It is a
things.
double stack on the tanks. So.
In. It's going to be clock spots. It is out. Partners.
Fire we go
Out.
out.
Alice, you want to be within that second ring for outs.
The wind markers are
Yep.
slightly different from yesterday.
So,
Actually, you can throw up those way markers just to show where the spots are real quick.
Well, I mean, you,
yeah.
you can see it
So
pretty well.
every one of those mechanics, this outer ring is death. If he shows the blue as if he's going to do the ice mechanic stronger, this ring is also all death. So either you're holding it here, or I'm going to end up pulling more like here. All right. It's just inside this faint white line.
Are we calling this a pull? Are we?
Is there a
we're
wall
high
for you
or
to
are we
wall
walling?
into?
Oh,
I
there's
guess.
not.
Okay,
Yeah,
there we
there
go.
is.
Now.
There we go.
My dumbass only just now realized that the wall doesn't exist until that.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to turn my audio down. Hold on. Okay, there we go.
But yeah, the pattern is always buddies, clock spots, buddies.
Yep.
So, and then it's in and out depending on whether he shows ice. If he
Yeah.
shows ice, it's in. If he doesn't show ice, it's far. So it's this distance.
it'll also always flip based off of whatever the first one was. If it was in for the first, it'll always be far on the third.
Interesting.
So
And
when
vice
you said
versa.
I should rotate to be north, I thought I
No.
would always be with Terry.
No.
Oh, maybe
No,
I probably gave you the wrong partner's
yeah,
play.
you rotate clockwise, so you'll rotate to B.
There's a later mechanic that is either at the cardinals or intercardinals. So that's what they were talking about there.
But I would never rotate that way.
You would never
Well,
rotate to north.
Yeah,
Correct.
right.
Yeah, if he puts inner cards, then Baron will rotate to you. You'll never have to rotate,
Yeah.
other than clockwise.
Yep.
Got it.
We good?
Yep.
Wait for this cough to go away.
It'll happen. It'll evaporate eventually.
I'm less certain. 'Cause I had a cough that lasted me like 6 months.
So did I. It goes away eventually. It just
Oh.
takes a hot minute. Aw, I passed it.
Really.
I wasted 1500 MP. A little sad about it.
Tank clusters, make sure.
Oh,
Be
forgot.
partners.
This is the second part.
Can we just push both tanks north for that?
No, it's fine.
In. Hot spots. In.
You want to line up on that.
Ooh, did I just not hold up? Report rotate.
Come to me out.
Oh yeah.
This is the move I was talking about.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start coming north for this and then running down after we can swap back.
As soon as the AoE thing pops up, that purple thing, you can move and you stay fixed.
For the knockback and get ready to move through the middle, but not all the way into the middle. Find the safe spot. Out and then
Yeah.
over in the front. Out, don't go in the middle.
There you go. Now it's light
Pick up
parties.
Groups.
Come on, cast faster, cast faster, cast faster. Getting at him. Oh, you're getting at him. I'm getting the tank. Or they die.
Yeah.
Angle.
That's faster. Just add fucking spell speed, go faster.
Okay, we got to try this.
Which one are we doing?
KP.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't get it.
Oh shit.
Als, if you go to the P9S, there is a mini guide, and we're doing the third strat on that one, I believe.
Yeah, JP's
Is
the
it
third.
different from what we did yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
It's not much different. It's just you basically chill out in the middle, and there's like set spots to where deformations and the numbers go.
So when you say third, it's this ARI
Is
effect.
this...
It's like a Hector Hexton. It's like the latest video in there.
The 11
It's the last
strategy
one posted,
strat?
and it's just
It gives 3 strategies in there.
Oh,
JP is
Oh,
the
somebody's playing it.
Final strat I show here, JP strat, your whole group needs to be on the same page, as doing JP strat with some of the group and doing Prial or Oppo with the rest of the group will get everybody killed. For JP strats, instead, the way that they handle it is that there is a fixed spot for where all of the group are going to drop their jumps and where the group are going to drop their deformations. The jumps are initially going to go between the 5 and the 7 orb, while the AoEs, the deformations, are going to go between the 1 and 3 orb. After 2 explosions, this has to swap to make sure the deformations don't clip with the towers. It looks like this. The deformation goes, they go out to the deformation spot, 2 goes out to the out spot, and 6 soaks the tower. The rest of the group just hangs out sort of near the group spot, where the outs are going. For the second set, the deformation goes to the same place the first one just went to, while the 4 goes out in the out spot. 8 soaks the tower. After 2 hits, now this is where the positions where deformations and the jumps go, swap. The group all rotates over towards that side. 6 is out. 2 soaks the tower. Final deformation appears, and they go out to the deformation spot. 8 is out. And 4 soaks the tower.
What did you just discover?
All 3 of these strats will allow you to complete the mechanic successfully, and since it's an entirely downtime mechanic, the only thing to consider is which one your group is around easiest.
He discovered a way to raise our repair bills.
Wait, the boss is untargetable for this?
I do it for 69
No, he's not.
gil.
He is untargetable, yeah.
So you have no excuse to not get the mechanic correct.
Why do they keep on giving us handicaps? They never used to do that. You would have your hard mechanic and you better be damaging while you're doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely like a trio, if I've ever seen one.
It's
Yeah.
also the first fight, so
Of the last tier.
True.
Oh, speaking of repairs, can anyone repair woodworking stuff?
I can repair
Yeah,
anything.
I can
out of
repair
that.
anything.
Alright.
Adam might do it for free. I charge 69 gil. Or 420. Or free. But those two make me giggle. The first two give me a giggle.
Wait,
Yeah, aw, no way.
because I forgot to select the second one.
Yeah. It's honestly the best thing. The best quality of life they added, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
Alright, does anyone have questions about the GP limit cut before we do a couple more?
The blue one goes between 1 and 3, right?
The
Correct.
first 2. Just the
For
first
the
2.
first 2, yeah. And then the second 2 go, or sorry, the first 2 go between 1 and 3.
And then
And then
afterwards,
the other,
5 and
the-
7.
thank you, 5 and 7, and then you swap in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then
The people that
power
beat
soak order is,
the same.
I know, but
6,
it's
8, 2,
6, 8, 2, 4.
6, 8, 2, 4. Okay, so I'm just gonna.
Because if you
If
do
you're
any
6,
other order than
look
that,
for the 5
people will
ball.
die due to Vuln.
Okay, so if you're 6, look for the 5 ball.
If you're 8, look for the 7, because opposite of 7 is going to be 3. So, and opposite of 5 is going to be 1.
However,
I think
So
if
you're
you
just
want
going
to
to
do the
kick 1
final,
into the wall of 5.
2-4 is simple.
Yeah, and don't be right at the wall for tower until after the ball lands, because it does an AoE, and if you take the tower with the AoE,
session,
you're
the
just dead.
11 strike limit cut in P9S. If you want a
And
full
just
breakdown of
soak
how this
until the
mechanic
ball
actually
explodes?
functions, you can look at my full able to
You won't be
score
able
the
to.
Ball, and then
entire
you'll just
group
go into
start
the tower
whether or not you're
that
rotating
forms after the ball gets kicked.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah,
The tower
towers
doesn't
don't appear till
exist.
it kicks the ball.
There is a fixed spot where the outs are going.
But just to be clear, the deformations, the little blue orbs, are getting baited 1 at a time between 1 and 3. So not both of them going up there.
Yeah. Well, you
Good.
also won't know who has the second one anyway until.
And the party
second
just
one-
kind of chills out between, like,
Yeah, everyone
These
goes
numbers
between
should be,
5
yeah.
and 7 to begin with,
yeah.
and just chills. And
Yeah,
then he
if-
starts throwing out the blue balls. And
Yeah, so let's say C and D, in this example, are 5 south and 7 is over on the west here. We'll be kind of like loose gaggled here. And if you're a number, it kind of helps to come back here a little further so the deformations can group and kind of get a rough idea of order. Because that's the downside versus like the Mario Kart strategy, is you can't just see immediately, you know, who's defamation. But this makes it way easier for the numbered people.
Oh, I need to plug my headset in.
And just remember, the number 2 needs to go out of the party towards the wall as far as they can. Not the
Yep.
ice walls, but like the wall of the arena.
Yeah, like if C and D again are 5 and 7, the first person with 2 comes like all as far as you can. I think there's another wall here.
I
but
think it'll probably
yeah.
be about here because of the death wall.
The death wall is actually right along this line, so yeah, it would be
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
here.
So yeah, so you'll
And the
be
rest
here.
of-
Person with 6 will be right, like as close as you can be without getting blasted by the ball that gets kicked.
I like
You know,
using
goes
the line.
Soaker
'Cause
Tower.
It seems like the line is safe, like this side
Yeah.
of the line.
I think if you're next to the ball that doesn't get kicked, you're good.
Yep. And then after 2 drops their defamation, and it's safe, 4 will come right here, or not defamation. Sorry, the fire
Punch.
kick. Yeah, fire punch. After 2 drops theirs and it's safe, 4 comes to the exact same spot to drop theirs, and the second defamation goes over between A and B to drop their defamation, and then we just kind of flip the arena over and do the same thing again.
Questions?
The person who had 4 will have to hoof it to not be in the wrong spot for the next one, though.
Correct.
Okay, my feeling right there. So that, when he does the move he just did, though, right after the groups.
Watch out for pink busters. Partners. spots. And partners and out.
Yeah, you want to stand right on that piece of slice line. Thank you.
TPS rotate to your partner. Be behind them and be out. Be out. Killer groups.
I guess we can kind of show off part of limit cut. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't think they're getting people up in time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have the MP. Eight. Get 7.
One is at C, it's clockwise. The first defamation would go to 4.
6 did not eat their tower.
I had both defamation and first soak. It was not going to happen.
Oh yeah.
Ah, I see. I was really hoping he would pick. It was assign hacks and then pick unhatted people for defamation. Apparently,
Nope.
he is assigning invisible hats.
We got a.
That's good to know.
Jude said 1 second.
Yeah, I saw the 6 and I got ready to go soak, and then it was like actually defamation, and I was like, well, shit.
Yep.
Does that
That's-
call help if we determine where one is
Yes.
and what direction it's going?
Yes.
Because that'll tell you exactly where first 2 defamations, where first 2 flame baits go, and where you should group.
Yes.
Rear. Once the cleave happens, you get the furry where the cracks are moving, and detonate at the end, kind of like Ruby Weapon if you ever did that fight. So, also hide, and then either mechanic will begin. If it's crack at the very end, if you did out the first time, hack the first time. So, as you will have time to adjust if needed. I highly, highly, highly recommend dropping GCDs on this mechanic while you're uncomfortable until you have more experience with it. And don't forget, while you're uncomfortable, highly, highly, highly recommend dropping GCDs on this mechanic while you're uncomfortable until you have more experience with it.
Go for
And
some
don't
like
forget,
Butterfingers or
after the
something.
front or rear cleave, He will
I
do the
satiated my
opposite
sugar
of the
craving
first
tonight
AoE he
with
did the
protein
first
waffles
time.
for dinner. A little bit of syrup.
Again, if he starts with a large circle AoE, he will do a donut at the end.
Did you
And if he
say
starts
protein
with
waffles?
a donut, he will do
I
a
did.
large circle AoE at the end.
What pray tell is a protein waffle?
Where instead of using batter mix,
Once that
you
series of
use
mechanics
I
is
use
over,
Kodiak brand. It's
2
like for
light party
pancakes,
stacks
but it's like
that
a
focuses on your healers
protein
called
based.
Archaic
You can
Demolish will come out
bake with
next.
it basically.
Quickly following that is another Gluttony's Augur, and it's worth
So
noting
when you
that
get
you can
tired of
use your
chicken
10-second
breast, you
mitigations
just
to
go for
catch
the
both of these.
waffles, pancakes, something to mix it up a little bit.
Oh. Intriguing.
Partners. Spots. In. Out partners. Partners on inner cards. He's out, and he's going to do a front cleave after this.
I
In,
did the dome.
front.
That was not a front cleave.
I did
That was a
all
rear
of the
cleave.
dome.
Oh, that's my bad.
I trusted you, shot caller. It's okay. I can ignore the cleaves as a tank. I think even the warrior, like self-heal, is enough to offset the bleed from it.
Yeah, it's not too bad for us. Definite tank privilege in this fight.
Yeah, the rest of you wish you were as good as us.
We just exist.
I mean, Reaper and Dragoon are the closest DPS to him.
Yeah, but we get like a flat 20% damage reduction, like persistent, constant.
Yeah.
No one lets the shit go off.
Is it 20% or is it 10?
Pretty sure it's 20.
significant, whatever it is.
will say a Reaper with Arcane Circle can survive many things that a normal DPS cannot. Or whatever the...
Doesn't Ninja also have like a I take less damage cooldown?
Yeah.
Or did they get rid of that?
No, they still have it.
I suddenly remember back in the day when Black Mage could just take X number of hits. Didn't matter what the damage was.
You can see why they got rid of that.
I'm so bitter over Cleric stance.
Yeah.
Gonna be partners.
Biggest lie SE ever told was, we're not going to get rid of Cleric stance.
And
He's deleted it.
The white mage main from ARR. I'll never forgive them.
And gonna be partners now for this one.
Oh,
so unlucky.
yep. Oh, I'm gonna die. Don't die. Okay, I'm alive.
TBN barely even broke.
I was just panic button pushing there for a second.
Yeah.
It worked though.
Yeah.
Port rotate. Okay, it's gonna be a front cleave. Out and back, be out and back.
Light parties.
Go to your healer groups on the sides.
I fat fingered wings, so I don't have them.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say the only for the back.
Alright, look for the orbs, and if you have numbers.
One is at 2, it's clockwise.
I need to go to head.
That's not good.
I rotated the wrong way.
It might be easier to tell people where the party should be stacking. So quickly identify 5 and 7 and be like, alright, party towards Delta Charlie, whatever the mark is.
That might be better, yeah.
I could see that.
And then you wouldn't have to call out defamation because defamation's just opposite of wherever the party should be.
Yep.
Yep.
Food check if you're running a 45-minute buff.
What is that, rank 3?
It's whatever the squadron, but yeah.
Yeah, Boxes is in here to turn our shit on at him.
I mean, you have the power to turn it on.
No, I know, but I'm so used to him doing it, I just kind of forgot that was a thing.
I have like 200 of those scrolls from the squadron, so.
Rajan. I've been doing push-ups for the past 3 years.
I got to captain and then never touched them again.
Yep. Bustery bolts.
Partners. In. Yeah, it's his hitbox kind of like hides where it is in again. So you just want to make sure you're on that white line.
Yep.
Partners out. You're gonna die, Als. There you go.
I can get the res. Oh, I can't. Hold on.
I can in a second. I just have to hard cast it. I can do it for freezies.
Nice.
And air, man. My favorite thing. Not as good as it used to be, but still useful.
In, and we're gonna want to stay front. Out in front, stay front. Healer stacks.
Party to 1.
Yep.
2 out.
I'm dead. I went over too soon. I'm definitely dead.
Whoever was 2 was not by 1, as far as I could see.
Yeah, they went to the defamation spot.
Yep.
In Al's defense, he wasn't here at all last night, so
Okay.
he's like seeing limit cut for the first time.
Yeah.
Hey, you went out with 2. That's a good first step.
I've had both mechanics now, so I had the orb first. And I got the receiving end of this time.
I also hate this mechanic.
I think blue orb bar,
I'm
red
with you,
dodge
Jim.
near party.
You just gotta remember after 2 defamations and 2 stacks, like you swap where they're going, like you switch sides. So the number numbers in the defamations pop. Partners. In. Box spots. Out. It's going to be partners and out.
Ow.
I may have not been able to let them shot me. I may have forgot to come in for heals first.
Yeah, but I died and I was.
In, and we want to be front. Front and out, front and out. Healer groups.
Party to 1.
Six didn't soak their tower, it looked like.
I was supposed to soak the first tower. Got it. 16. Okay.
Be right back 1 second.
6 and 8 can kind of pre-position near the towers that they're supposed to soak, so you can just look at it and then walk into it when it pops up. 2 and 4 kind of have to remember.
Yeah, right in line with what you're saying. If the party's here hanging around 4, if you're 6, you can be like right here because you know you're taking the first tower, and 8 can hang out right here because they know that they're going to get the next tower.
You want to be careful because everything's
It might be
cramped
swapped.
and you'll get punched.
Yeah,
But yeah.
obviously, careful of defamation sizes, and it could be opposite, but whichever way it's rotating. So if you're going clockwise, you know the next tower clockwise is coming next, vice versa for counterclockwise.
Yeah.
Easiest way to do it for 6 and 8 is 6, you're looking for the 5 ball, find the 5 ball and just go near it. And that will be where your tower is. And then 8 will look for the 7.
There is a fixed spot for where all of the group are going. Aren't the one lit. The rest of the group just 2 goes. It looks like this. The defamation goes, they go out to the defamation spot. 2 goes out to the out spot. And 6 soaks the tower.
I think
The rest of the group just hangs out sort of near the group spot where the outs are going.
Checking to see if anyone else is.
I am here.
And just be careful that everyone doesn't stack up too close to each other, because it can make it hard to tell which defamation you are if that's going out.
Yeah. Loose gaggle.
Yes, loose gaggle.
partners. Out.
Oh, fuck. I got clipped fast.
Gonna be out.
I'll get that off in time.
Out, and we're gonna be in front after this. Find a safe spot. Stay in front, get in.
Fucking dick.
Other groups.
I wish we have everyone up going into it.
The best we can ask for.
Dude, if you're stuck in the tower, or never mind,
You can tell her what I'm doing.
I was slow.
I had two. I was trying to work out the right
Give me
spot.
1 second.
I have a screenshot up in front of me on my phone. Keeps.
You
so I
need to go
just
right
confirmed
behind
that
the
there is like proximity damage for the markers.
Oh, for the punches?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that was the case.
Did you get one hit or?
It did 177,000 damage to me.
Yeah.
And
you
how
didn't get-
far were you from where the person was? Were you two?
I went on the same side as the like if they were at 2, I was at 3.
What number were you?
2 or 4.
Okay.
Then-
So where were you standing?
If defamation was at 2, I was at 3.
So 90 degrees off of it.
Yeah.
Okay. And you didn't have any sort of magic fallen from like a failed tower or anything like that?
He didn't, no.
I did not.
No, the only thing that hit him was nothing.
Yeah.
You got regens, and the last thing that hit you before that was the AoE.
Hold up, people are BRB.
I wonder if that was because I didn't get far enough away. 'Cause I was late to move out, because that was the second defamation.
Well, you're also a tank, so.
Yeah, but if it's proximity based, whether I'm a tank or not wouldn't matter.
There
Because
are
he's
mechanics
jumping
that you can survive
to-
as a tank that other characters can't.
Well,
No,
for
I'm talking about the
defamation-
4. The
Yeah, the punch.
red dot jump.
For defamation, I don't know if it's proximity based for that one.
No, it's just a flat
No.
AoE.
I think
Yeah,
it's only for the number baits on players.
Yeah.
Correct. And that's why in this strat they always come opposite the defamation. So like that fight, if we're dropping defamations on 2, the firebait will always come over here, because that minimizes the proximity of the boss jumping from defamation to do the fire
the boss doesn't
on
jump
you.
from the defamation.
Yeah, I get that. I'm just curious
Yeah.
because on the YouTube video that I threw out, they have the defamations offset kind of like 90 degrees-ish from wherever. So I'm curious
Oh, the
if it failed just because I was too slow to get to where I was supposed to get.
the plaything
It's, I don't know if it's a play thing.
or the what's it called? The replay.
It's some Japanese video on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, that one. We're not doing that one.
Was that the only person?
Oof.
Yep. Yeah, I'm horrible at reading chat.
No, it's all good. You guys are just mid speaking.
You never know if
so-
somebody else goes away when someone else has BRB too.
Yeah. Sorry for spreading before it.
Dude, mighty impressive feat if you sent it through the computer, but oh my god, do I rapidly feel like shit right now.
Computer virus, right?
Yeah, it's definitely how that works. Super totally definitely.
No.
Oh, I stepped into the wall.
It's gonna be in.
This might not be recoverable with 2 dead. Yeah, I thought so.
I mean, only 2 dead. Now 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to put a spot heal on Dudeness and I walked too far.
I did a pretty little twirl into the death.
That's why we play him for endgame.